Hey gang, so it's been a busy week for Twitch and streaming and everything else, but today I want to touch on something different, and that's the whole conversation about diversifying content. I think too many people think it's doing everything everywhere all at once, and honestly that's a little extreme because not everybody has, most people don't have the bandwidth to do everything everywhere. It's about building a presence on other platforms, but doing it in a way that works into your existing content. Like, with your clips on Twitch, you can repurpose them for shorts and for TikTok, and you put them out there, or Instagram Reels for that matter. You slice them down, you throw them out, you put them out there. It starts to build. It's not about, people repurposing their VODs and trimming them down for highlights or making them Let's Play content or whatever it happens to be, or just slicing it up for subject matter. Yes, it's editing. Yes, it's time. Not everybody has the time. But doing what you can to build a presence on multiple platforms can only help. Mind you, yes, everybody talks about work-life balance and, efficient use of time. That's absolutely true. But your diversification of your content doesn't need to be that detrimental to that balance you're trying to seek. It's about just shifting your mindset on how you approach the content you are making. Like with my Twitch streams, currently I'm focused on, when I'm playing games, I use those for Let's Play episodes, or if I'm chatting or the podcast, whatever it happens to be, I harvest those clips out. I take clips and harvest out sections that I can put on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. When I'm broadcasting on Twitch, I'm also including callouts to YouTube for use later with the VODs. These are the little things. Now, editing and the rendering and all that stuff takes time, and I still have a lot to learn there myself. But building up those other sections of presence, whether it's just through the shorts and TikTok and things like that, A, aids discovery, but B, it's, should the worst happen, say 3-4 years from now, we're all still streaming, some of us are very successful, some of us aren't, whatever it happens to be, and Twitch shuts down. Rather than having to start cold on a new platform, whether it's YouTube or Trovo or whatever happens to exist in a couple of years from now, you've already planted the seeds so that you already have something of an audience on these other platforms. You could spin out a chatting Instagram stream or even Facebook if you're feeling spicy. I don't know. I don't know the viability of Facebook streaming whatsoever. I haven't looked into it. I know a couple of people who do it, and I haven't spoken to them. Something I should do. Anyway, TikTok is exploding right now, so, it's not that difficult to spin out some clips into TikTok or record little micro vlogs or whatever it happens to be, and just throwing them up there on TikTok and building that audience. Or doing what other people do with the live streaming on TikTok while they're streaming. I mean, I can imagine that it's a bit of a nightmare for engaging with both, but, I've yet to try it because I'm not there yet. I think people think that diversification is a loaded statement and they're taking it too far, or they're not quite getting the meaning. Diversifying your content means expanding onto new platforms, but in a meaningful way that works with what you're doing. Twitter is a completely different animal, and a lot of streamers get Twitter wrong. They either use it as just a blanket go live, share a meme, go live. Twitter is a platform that is about content of character and providing your viewers or your audience with different facets of your personality, things you're interested in outside of content. Sharing your thoughts is content. Sharing news that you find interesting, whether it's your politics or movies, TV, video games, whatever it happens to be, putting that personal touch on that short form text content can be a great vehicle for getting introduced to new people, or new people introduced to you. It doesn't take long. You can schedule them. You can even put your clips and put them on Twitter, and you can get a lot of mileage out of good clips. And it's a minimal effort kind of thing. I mean, it takes some editing, you got to make it vertical, you know. But you don't have to record fresh content for every platform. YouTube long form videos, yes, you might want to make some fresh content when you have a chance, if you're able to. But if you're not, repurpose your stream content, turn it into content for YouTube, short, long, whatever it happens to be. But you've got the tools, you've got the content already, just repurpose it. That's basically what diversification means in the terms of content creation. Repurposing your existing content for other platforms to build an audience with a broader reach, and expanding your reach and your engagement. It's a conversation we need to have as content creators, because so many things get lost in the shuffle. People hear diversification and then they think they have to record 100 new YouTube videos and put those out there, and take a bunch of photos for Instagram, and do all these different things all at the same time, while the quality of work suffers and they're not really getting anywhere other than burnt out. So, this is kind of a rambly, ranty thing, but you get the point. Your content has value beyond your live streams. You can do a lot of things with it, and by not farming that content out to other platforms, you're doing yourself a disservice, for starters. And secondly, once you're done going live on Twitch, that's it. That content on Twitch is dead. Yes, it exists as VODs for a week or a month, whatever it happens to be, but it doesn't really go any further. Content is only viable on Twitch while you're live. But once that live stream is over, that content can exist all over the place and reap you benefits. So look at how you're doing things and come up with ideas on how you can take that stuff and push it out to other places and start building that audience. Don't think of it as let's skip diversification and just think about broadening your reach. Repurposing content to expand your reach and presence. And hopefully that makes more sense than just people screaming diversify every time you turn around and not really understanding what the fuck they're talking about. So, it's something that I'm doing, like this content for YouTube. Yes, this is primarily recorded for YouTube, but that's because I have the ability to do that, where I'm not streaming currently, and I enjoy these. So hopefully this helps, and we'll see you around the channels. Take care.